What's going on, guys? This is Magic Power here, bringing you week 2 of the FBL, the Frontier Battle League, and yeah, we are battling ItzPalpitaod. His YouTube link will be in the description, so make sure you go check him out. As he's got a chance. I think he's doing like a platinum randomizer as of now. It seems pretty interesting, and yeah, he's a nice guy, so go check him out. Again, just like ISC week 7, if you didn't check that out, we're on the other side, so you can see. We are bringing the Landorus-T, Mega Medicham, Porygon 2, Galvantula, Armaldo, and Omastar. So and then he is bringing the Nidoking, the Shaymin, Meowstic, Starmie, Landorus-T, and the Kingdra. He could have brought Charizard Y. For some reason, I thought he was gonna bring it, even though I have look at my team. He can't really do much to my team at all. Especially because I have the Rock Slide on a Mega Medicham, so, and then I actually really thought he was gonna bring it up until when I challenged him for the actual battle. I'm like, wait, he's probably not gonna bring it. So yeah, he didn't bring it, so that's fine. He does have a pretty big weakness to my Galvantula though, since I do have HP Ice on my Galvantula, so I can hit 5 out of 6 of his mons super effectively. So yeah, I decide to lead off with the Anorith. I'm gonna go slow here. As he leads off with the his nicknames are on point right now. Alright, so yeah, he leads off with the Nidoking here. I'm just gonna lead off with the Armaldo. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my rocks up first turn. He's actually just gonna switch into Landorus to get the Intimidate off and to get his own rocks up. Thing is, I have the Rapid Spin, so I don't really win in this situation, because you're going to see Earthquake does a decent chunk, even though I'm physically defensive. I just go for Rock Slide there, because I wasn't sure if he was going to go for Rocks. I just wanted to scout out. And seeing that, even at -2, you know, base 120 Armaldo, I think that is. Its base attack is 120, and then its base defense is 100, but I feel like it should have done a little more, so I'm pretty sure that's a bulkier Landorus. So yeah, I go for the Rapid Spin that turn, and then I switch out, because I didn't really... Sorry about that. I couldn't really do much to him. He ends up going for the Toxic this turn, which is fine. If anything on my team could be Toxic, I'd want it to be Galvantula, so that's great. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Sticky Webs here. I feel like I should go for HP Ice, but because the Sticky Webs don't hit. What am I saying? The Sticky Webs don't help me too much, since you're gonna see. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you're just gonna see they don't really help me out too much. Later in the battle. So I go into Prophecy here because I do have the Ice Punch, and I'm pretty sure that thing isn't speed invested, so I'm just gonna fire off. I believe I went for an Ice Punch here, just because, you know, I was pretty fairly certain. I knew it was gonna kill because it's a Landorus, and but he goes into Meowstic. Meow, you stick me, and yeah, Ice Punch does a lot to that thing for not being stabbed, and it's just like an Ice Punch. It's a neutral hit. But here I'm just gonna go into Crust here. He's gonna get the Reflect up as I predicted, but this thing still does a good amount to his team. It hits half his team super effectively with X-Scissor, so it's kind of nice. As I'm just gonna go for the X-Scissor here behind the Reflect. Now this is with no attack EVs. Behind the Reflect, it still does. It's still a 2-hit KO to start me, so I can tell that this thing's probably more of an offensive set with Rapid Spin. I did predict him to go for the Rapid Spin here because, you know, Sticky Webs is kind of a problem for his team, and Rocks aren't really, but they're still chip damage, you know. So yeah, I did go for the X-Scissor there, take out the Starmie. Now he decides to go into, yeah, get leftovers there. Now he decides to go into Kingdra. King, you dry me. I kind of want to preserve my Armaldo, so I'm going to go into my specially defensive Porygon Z, you know, kind of thing. Oh, by the way, he also could have brought Tyrantrum. I was really scared of him bringing Tyrantrum, but he didn't end up bringing Tyrantrum, even though that thing, in my opinion, would have done so much to me. So this is a specially defensive Porygon 2. We still eat that +1 waterfall up pretty well, and we can see his Lumberry there, so that's fine. So yeah, he avoids the Toxic. If I had gotten flinched here, I think that would have probably been game just right there. At this point, I already knew it was going to be an uphill climb to actually win this, but I still needed to get these recovers off, and he doesn't flinch me. If he had flinched me there, that still would have been, because that waterfall was a 2 KO at that range. So he's going to Dragon Dance again, which was a smart play, knowing that if I'm just going to keep recovering, there's no reason to keep waterfalling. I do go for the Toxic that turn, though, because I felt like he was going to Dragon Dance again. And the Reflect wears off, so the Reflect, you can see, actually took 8 turns, so we know that's a light clay Meowstic, which is great to know. He does flinch me right there. I believe I went for Tri-Attack, so if I think the correct play was going for... The correct play would have been Recover to stall out the Toxic a little more, but it doesn't really matter because I got flinched anyway. But the Tri-Attack actually would have been nice, because that would have ensured that that would have ensured that the Prophecy can come in and then fake out, and you're gonna see this thing lives on 8% with the Toxic. I mean, of course I flinch him, and then okay, this is like really slow. I don't want to speed it up because then it goes on normal speed. It goes like really fast for me. But yeah, he's gonna live on 8. If I had gotten the Tri-Attack off, this thing would be dead. But it's really fine. I'm just gonna sack off my Armaldo here, knowing that there's nothing else I really want to sack off. So it's 3-4 here because King's just gonna go down to the Toxic. It's kind of, again, it's an uphill climb, but this is so yeah, he's gonna bring in Shaymin. I'm gonna bring in Tyranitar. It was a double down, so I actually predicted the Landorus kind of, because I wanted to get an Ice Punch off on that thing, but he brings in this thing, gets the Seed Flare off, does not get the special defense drop, which is pretty good. I go for Stone Edge. I had the Ice Punch, but I looked at the damage, and I didn't want to reveal the Ice Punch for Landorus yet, so, and they both do the, like, Stone Edge and Ice Punch do the same amount. I was just worried about the miss, but I decided to go for the Stone Edge either way. It does land, and here I predicted him to switch, so I did go for the Pursuit, because I could have used Ice Punch, because I knew he was going into Landorus, which kind of would have been nice, but I thought the Pursuit was going to kill, seeing how much Stone Edge did. You're going to see he lives on 2, which is kind of frustrating. So yeah, he's going to switch out, going to Landorus. I wasn't sure if he was going to, if I was going to go down to this Earthquake, but I actually outspeed because I am max speed Jolly, so that kind of ensures that this Landorus is more of a bulky set, maybe like max HP, max attack, but I'm not sure. At this point, it's 4-2, and yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go into Felice. This is supposed to be Felix instead of Helix, like that, but no, I expected to outspeed there because I was max speed Timid, but Omastar has such a low base speed that, like, there's nothing you can do about it, as I'm just gonna Ice Beam there. I think I should have went for Shell Smash that turn, but I didn't want him to, like, Toxic me. I'm not sure. So here, I was at +1 speed. I ran the calcs, or the speed calcs or whatever. I knew I could outspeed this Shaymin unless it was Scarfed, and if it was Scarfed, I feel like it should have gone for Seed Flare here, but instead he goes for Healing Wish to heal up his Meowstic. I mean, I was just, yeah, because the Sand goes away this turn, so he would have been able to, like, if he had Seed Flared, I would have had to bring in Mega Medicham, and then he could just sack off this thing, and then he could bring Shaymin back in and win with Seed Flare, but he didn't. He just went for Healing Wish, which was fine. Here, I predict the Reflect, predicting him to predict the Medicham to come in, maybe. So I just go for the Shell Smash there. This turn he Thunder Waves, which is fine. I knew that was coming. And then I'm going to Hydro Pump here. I land it, and down goes the Meowstic. So this is actually coming really close. The Reflect is up, so I'm kind of scared about this Nidoking here. Nidoking comes in. I'm just going to sack off my Omastar because there's no reason to keep it around. And yeah, sorry, I'm losing some voice here. Alright, there we go. So, alright, let's pause it right here. Prophecy comes in, 1-on-1. He has the Reflect up. I'm just gonna go for the Fake Out here, obviously. No reason not to. He's going to flinch. I had a very slim chance of winning this, because after the game he told me he was max special attack and max defense, so that he could eat his Zen Headbutt. He was behind the Reflect anyway, so basically I had to hope for either a flinch or a crit on this Nidoking, because he was true specs, he was going to destroy me. So I had to hope for a crit or a flinch, and I just get a crit and take him out. And that's, in my opinion, that's just annoying to win like that. Like I'd rather like I'll take the win, of course, because now I'm 2-0. But I'd rather win in a different kind of fashion. I'd rather deserve the win, but I don't feel like I deserve the win. I feel like I could have made better plays, like going for the Ice Punch instead of the Sorry, my voice. Alright, I feel like I could have gone for the Ice Punch instead of Pursuit. Like, I thought it would kill Shaymin, but it didn't, so the correct play was just Ice Punching twice on the Landorus. That would have saved my Tyranitar, and I guess that would have been a better play, but whatever. I mean, hindsight's 20/20. I can't really do anything about that, but good game, Palpitoad. We are 2-1. Or no, we are 2-0. Hopefully we don't go 2-1. And as you can see, the slideshow thing, it's still showing. For example, right here, Armaldo isn't 0-0. It is 0-1 because it didn't feint anyone, and it got fainted. And Mega Medicham is now 4-0. This slideshow, I can't really change it during the battle, which is kind of annoying because I kind of want to change it during it, but I don't really know how to. I could do that if I was live commentating the battle, but post-com is just easier for me. So next week the stats will be updated to what the Pokemon got this week, or like added up from week 1 and week 2. So yeah, so I guess that's just gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry about my commentary. I know it's not the best. I'm trying to work on it, but it's kind of hard. So I don't always get a lot of time to record. So yeah. So again, GG to Palpitoad. His link will be in the description. Make sure you go check him out. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys next time.